Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes. Wait, you guys are so low. Hold on.
Okay.
This cyberpunk is so loud.
You can adjust the volume of our voices, I think.
Where?
Right click. Okay.
You right click on us.
About the episode, Towards the Flame, the Crimson Knight fades. What do we think about? Did you watch the trailer, Lucy?
I'm so sorry. I'm sick.
It's literally like 4 minutes long. Please.
You bitch, we you.
Bitch, I didn't. I'm sorry. I
let's-
didn't do my homework.
Let's force her to
Yeah.
watch.
You didn't do our homework, seriously.
Bitch,
It's like-
no, don't force me to watch, please, please. It's Arlecchino and
Yes.
And-
I thought you liked her.
and Friends.
And this is why Starry is shit.
Ooh.
And she was
You can talk about Arlecchino as a character. Let's start by talking about that.
Okay, we need her.
Yeah.
I personally do.
Okay.
Okay.
But you saw her boss from boss
Wait,
design.
bitch, I can't even play
What?
Cyberpunk because it's so loud. Wait.
Do you like it? Okay, wait. Do you like her boss form?
The what?
The
The
boss.
boss form.
The boss is interesting. I mean, it's literally just her, but what?
Yes,
Her as a
why is
spider.
her in different outfit? It's I don't know. It's like I don't want to refer to that game, but it's like project skins for male champions and project skins for female champions.
Yes. Yeah, she looks like Project Katerina.
Let's not speak on her, please. Let's aim a little lower.
I'm searching Alishina boss in the GIF section, and it shows me the husband hotel characters. I'm repeating. Anyway, I think Arechino's been my favorite harbinger, like years, not years, because it's been like 2 years. Anyway, I really like her design. I really like her character. I like that she's a character, a female character wearing pants.
I think that she's a woman.
Yeah, she doesn't look like she's from Genshin Impact in that sense. She doesn't look like a
Yes.
Hoyoverse character in that sense.
She doesn't have the
in the sense that
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
We know how they're built. Like they can't hack.
She doesn't fit in the game. They didn't know how to do something like her.
Yes, they didn't know what to do with her. Seriously, because she could have been so cool. Like the moment I saw the design for her weekly boss, I said, okay, like let's pack it up. I'm not pulling. Seriously, I'm not pulling but the reason why I'm not pulling is not the petty reasons, but the gameplay. Seriously, I don't want to talk much about gameplay here because, she's cool, she's probably strong, but I really don't want a third on-field pyro DPS in my team, and a pyro DPS that will be using, the traditional Shanling, Bennett, Kazuha. Like, no, I already got Lini, and he's doing his work well. So yeah, I'm not pulling for her, but the design, the way they showed her boobs in the boss, like her whole, character, the way, like her design is the reason why she's popular. People like her because she's mindful of why she was invited to the Harvard. I don't know. I think they took much from her. Yeah, Genshin didn't know what to do with all that.
They really did.
What we wanted was Bloodborne, not Honkai Impact Third. Like, please.
Shitkai shit packed.
And the
Exactly.
worst part is
Kitanakia.
we literally saw her mood board for her concepts. Like, how did that go
Yes.
from that to this? The blood needles in the concept art was so good. Like in those patty operator mobs, they were so
And
cool.
they gave them to the mobs, but not to
They
Alex.
had
You know,
yes, like
they're just
9/11.
they
No.
They hate clear they hate clear themes, you know. But Arlecchino, you know, the spider, she turns into a spider, by the way. Like people say, no, she doesn't turn into a spider. She's not spider, but she literally is a spider in that form. And
I wish
why
she was a spider.
I like spider characters. I like at least from that game. I like, you know, spider characters from the cartoons when I watched as a child, you know. I like spider.
Kafka.
She's I like Kafka too, yeah, but she's not supposed to be a spider. Like I don't know. Some people like Tori is uh, resembled her back to a spider, but I don't really see it. Well, maybe the intention was there, but it was not delivered well with her character. She doesn't act like how a spider human character would act, in my opinion. But she worked really well as a bloodbender. The Crimson Moon team, it was
Wait, but
so
like,
good.
is she supposed to be a spider?
Yes, you can see like the
Yeah,
webs
but
and the
Yeah,
threads
and
she
they
uses.
like,
they
firstly,
they mentioned it in the broadcast, not the live stream. They said, "Oh,
oh,
she
so
turned
she's
into
like a spider that wished to
yeah,
be human, and
and she's
and then she
cute."
turned human with the power of friendship.
Oh my god, this might be like not very popular opinion, but and it might sound very incel core, but I really wish she was a Hilichurl because when I saw her, the arms being similar, you know, the black fades into her arm, like it was so cool. I really wish like two forms of her boss fights. Yeah, she turned into a Hilichurl because we don't even have an elite tier Hilichurl boss. We're not TV Sky, fuck
She
that.
could have been like Kanti Hilichurl.
Yeah, I like a good design monster. We all like the Swanee boss from the Chenuvel expansion. Come on, she could have been good Hilichurl because Hilichurls are so core to this game. They're everywhere. Their lore is so important, and we don't have a single high tier Hilichurl boss in the game. Like, come on.
She could have also been like the Abyss Knights from like the chasm, you
Yeah,
know,
the
because they're supposed to be what is that called? Conrians too.
yeah. Oh my god, the way the I really don't want to mention that game, but the way she literally looks like Colin Syndra is taking my eyes. The singular wing, ugly ass wing coming out.
Like
The color scheme, the red VFX, the VFX is good, but I
like
don't know.
she really is misput it on.
Yes, miss, the fairies in her boss, the last minute edition, the new thematic, the fifth imagery in her design. Fairies, like why? It's so random. And
I think
what
I think they're gonna end up being like Lynette and Fremne
yeah.
like
Okay, let's
representing.
oh my god, by the way, that whole charge attack is so corny and doesn't fit her at all, in my opinion. The Grim Reaper type of she's holding her side, it was cool, but the wing it, you know, they tried too hard. They they didn't need to add things to her. They didn't need to make her do all that. She was a diplomat, you know. Like she was cool like
Yes.
that. You know.
Okay, I think they really should have gone with a like more traditional like burst DPS for her because like and then have her take her jacket off and just like attack with her like black claws
Yeah.
in her burst. I don't know, like
Oh,
I
the
think that was
Sephiroth
really.
gift. Let's aim a little lower, baby. Let's aim a little lower.
I mean,
Her
like
Her using that
I know it's
weapon. You know, things ended for me when I learned that she's polearm user. Because I really expected something like Lynette or that string for her. It could have been so cool.
yes, I don't know, like it just doesn't fit the vision because I mean it
Yeah,
doesn't even. They've always said that she's like a psychopath, but she doesn't even look like a psychopath. Like her kit doesn't even isn't giving that like deranged feeling.
yeah, but and also like she could have had a, maybe the intention is that she's a fallen angel, you know, and has that theme, and Columbina is a traditional biblical maybe angel, and she also flies. But I don't know, I never saw that in Arlecchino. I don't think anyone else did too. Because why would anyone expect her to grow wings and those Tumblr tricks?
Not Tumblr.
Only the commercial success and no views of edgelord team so turned her into Mrs. Putting On. Yeah, more edge. Please add more edge. Like that was enough. I don't know. Okay, I don't want to drag her that much. And yes, she should have been a support, maybe burst support. Yeah, because I don't know. We're entering like almost one of the last regions, and we're still playing Bennett and Shanling. Oh my god! Like, why? Why don't
Yes,
we get some replacements? Like she's not interesting for me in the gameplay sense. The Bond of Life thing was cool, but the Bond of Life's whole thing being, you clear the Bond of Life, you heal yourself, and you get the buff. But for Alessino's case, you cannot heal yourself. You cannot be healed by others, and you shouldn't clear the Bond of Life, so you get the buff. Like it's literally opposite thing to Bond of Life. So
yes,
why is it called Bond of Life? Like Bond of Death, make it Bond of Death. I don't know. They should have made up a new mechanism for her. And I don't know, use Bond of Life for Freena. I really wanted Freena to use Bond of Life. And it could have worked with her kit too. Instead of lowering everyone's HP to, you know, deaths, she could have applied Bond of Life and we will still need to use healers. You know, I think it should have been
yes.
Freena. I don't know why they use the HP drain, because she's not even if she was a hostile character, I would have got her draining others HP. Like I would expect Arlecchino to drain others HP, but not
Yes,
Freena.
we all needed it. We all needed it.
We really thought she would be a villainous character like the Raiden Shogun. So the earliest leaks saying she would drain teammates HP, look, I was like, oh my god, this is going to be so good, but there's no reason for her to do that. She's not even that strong in the game, like in the lore of the game. Well, she is, but I don't know. Please stop talking about irrelevant things in the chat.
Wait, they're going crazy in chat. I just go icebox, guys. Who was supposed to?
Okay, does anyone else wants to talk? Do you guys have
I
something
think
to say?
I think what they did with Arla was like really weird. I don't think they had this um Eclipse
Bro,
Dynasty um shite when they made like that video. What was
They did,
the
by the way. I
I
think
don't
they
it doesn't feel
made they
like
mentioned
they did
Crimson Moon.
what?
I think, but I think the first one was the Crimson Moon Dynasty. Then it's something happened, and yeah, the Eclipse Dynasty happened. I don't know much about the Hilichurl War.
I don't know. I honestly would rather have her be typed like I don't know Remuria or
Okay,
something
I have
because
a
she's
question.
so
I have a doubt. I hope you guys can enlighten me.
sure.
Like, why do you guys keep talking about Hilichurls when you refer to Alakena? Like, is she one of them? Is she
No,
the
no, but
spider? The one?
the
no,
the correlation is that is connected to the Crimson Moon Dynasty, and the Hilichurls are connected to the Eclipse Dynasty. And these dynasties are the Conrian dynasties, and they existed, years ago. And the people of the Eclipse dynasty. I think it was called Eclipse Dynasty. I don't know. They turned into Hilichurls. And
Yes.
Arlecchino is even more ancient than them. And
What
the
the?
Caterpillar. Do you know that NPC from the Genshin World Quest, Caterpillar, the kid with the black hands and arm? Arlecchino also has those arms and hands. The black. And so people
Yeah.
thought he would be in Hilichurl too, but I think it's has something to do with them being connected to Khaenri'ah than being Hilichurl.
Yes,
So it
Wait,
has
because
like
he
so
connected
he
to
is connected to the land that blonde man was from, right? The one with the long blonde hair and the
you
the
mean that Bane
galaxy.
slave?
Yeah, him. He
yeah,
was
Bane
from
Yes,
there,
Slave,
right?
yeah.
yes,
Maybe he
Genshin,
I know
Genshin
everything about this
Master.
game.
yes, okay, you know a lot. Maybe he has black hands too, by the way. We never saw his hands, right? Because he's all
Oh.
Yes, he has
maybe
gloves all the time.
yeah. Yeah, please come
Hello.
on. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
So, I got some stuff to say about Arlecchino. It's like I am a bit biased about her, so don't take me
I
too
can tell.
seriously. It's like I think Arlecchino and Signora in particular, they are kind of similar. I think
Who?
very similar. Signora,
Oh,
La
oh.
Yeah,
Signora, their boss forms are kind of similar. Like the way they work. I don't know if you've guys seen
yeah, the
uh
V kinda, right?
yeah. So Signora has like very heavy moth uh symbol stuff. And
Yeah, like
if
that.
you look at Illichurls, now I'm not saying Signora is connected to Illichurls particularly, but Illichurls also kind of look like moths.
What?
If they have the
Mm,
fluffiness and they have the little two horns pointing out, if you ever looked at a moth,
Here,
Maybe
let's
I
look
can
at.
see that.
Wait, I kind of see it.
And
and uh, the way both of them, both Signora and Arlecchino, kind of go into like a cocoon to transform.
yeah,
I
I
haven't
don't.
seen
You see,
Arlecchinos personally.
I think it's
I
like one of her moves to transform.
it was in the live stream. I seen it. Yeah, yeah, and yeah, it was like
Jokes
her
on
clothing.
Ashikai, I'm stealing her ideas.
Okay, wait, I kind of see it because the Abyss mages also have those weird antennas for no reason. Like they kind
Yes,
of look like
or
bugs.
or maybe they have some um, images and decals and designs that they love to share between their monster designs. It might be something like that too. Not necessarily connected, but and yeah, someone just mentioned that. By the way, do we know why she glitches on her idol? Yeah, I really want to know about this too because right now I don't think it has a lore meaning because I feel like everything they've done with her is just for her to be edgier and edgier without really unnecessary meaning. So I don't expect much, but the fact that I don't
Mm,
expect much is good because if it turns out to have a important lore reason, I'll be happy.
maybe they explain it in the quest. We'll see.
Yeah, glitching. If she was a Hilichurl or biologically altered person, it would make sense, but I don't think she will be. Okay, um, I want to talk about a theory I saw in Reddit. And from Arlecchino means the Strife Master. I think a lot of people thought this, so I want to bring this up too. And it says they say that Arlecchino is plotting her death to save House of the Heart from the Fatui. And I love this theory, and I hope it's true because they're talking about Project Suja, something like that. and it requires the attention of child and other harbingers probably, and they're conducting a lot of researches and operations within Fontaine that probably endanger the lives of all children in the house. And she's saying something like, we have barbecue parties, and it was so funny.
What was that?
Taylor started, we have barbecue parties in the house. Like, it was so random. But then she says that this is a regular thing. Everyone, fights to have
I
food
think
and something like that.
yes.
And each new gathering, some faces are missing because they die. Because they die because of the Fatui's dangerous operations within Fontaine, or I don't know if they send them somewhere else. But I think it is clear that Alecino wants to save these children from Fatui, and she wants Lini to be the king of the House of the Hearts. And if he becomes the king, he can save them because Alecino is a Fatui harbinger. She has a promise to Sarissa and the Piero, and she cannot really betray them.
Wait, oh my god, that game is so hard. Like, I'm trying to understand what you're saying, but I can't. That's so complex. It's so, that's so complex.
This
The
Genshin is
What
literally
the?
Bloodborne.
Oh, toddler impact.
She is plotting her death, making Lini, Lynette, and Freminette kill her. But they won't kill her. They cannot kill
Kill
her.
who?
Freminette cannot block.
Arlecchino.
Freminette
Why?
cannot
She's her
block that
mom,
attack.
right?
Listen to me. I'm explaining. Freminette can never block that attack because she clearly doesn't want to hurt them. Her whole intention is to save those children from the Fatui. And
Oh.
she wants there's a project that endangers most of their lives. She wants Neuvillette to help her, and she probably plans this. She says that I'm planning my own death fate. This is so adventuring of her. Anyway, she's planning her own death. She will not die. She will never die, but she will, like Scaramouche, maybe disappear from the Fatui scene, make Lenny the king, the father of the house, and officially make the House of the Hearts and institute under Fontaine operated by Neuvillette. That's why she wants him to help her. And Lenny doesn't want this because probably he's scared or something. I don't know. He doesn't accept this. But she forces his hand to attack and hurt her and make this look as believable as possible for Fatih, because when the traveler and nobles are involved in her sad death, it will look reliable to them. And in the very first Alicino video, she says, you know this one, Lucy, very well, but it's not enough. It's the good actors hone their crafts to mesmerize the whole crowd. It's a playthrough, like the one Fossolor and
Yes, I
Furina
do know that one. That was cool.
played.
I really
They're
like.
both played.
I
And
was
that
so
one,
excited for Alakino because of those. But then
and
like she wasn't good. I'm sorry, she's not that good.
and the leaked tomb Huilar's harbinger Rukabena to enter the fading lembacy of the dusk to ensure the ascending radiance of the dawn. People thought that Rukabena was the old name, but the others theorized that, and I do agree that this is Alecino's real name. And people will think that she's that. She's not, Yeah, I really like this theory. And yes,
I don't think that
and
girl's Emily. I think
I
this is
don't
Fremine's imaginary friend.
I think that's not feminist imaginary friend. I think that's when you look deep into her design, she really looks oceanic. I don't know. Someone said she's from Remuria, and I believe that. She's probably
I
I
think she's a
remember
heart girl. She has the bow like Lynette, Linny and Lynette. I don't know. like a large
Y-
bow on her
Yeah,
back.
that heart house. She's probably is a part of the House of the Heart, or will be. But I believe she's from Remuria and descendants, or maybe associated with Hexenzirkel. But I don't think she's Emily.
Honestly,
Oh, because
no, they wouldn't.
we would have seen her if it was Emily, in the beta. She's
Yeah, no,
probably
they wouldn't reveal Emily like that.
and in my opinion, the Project Stuja, Piero, and the Fatui Harbingers want to use her for an extremely dangerous mission within Fontaine or in Remuria. And well, apparently Arlecchino doesn't want this because she doesn't want her gone, especially if she's a descendant of Remuria. We wouldn't want her dead. So she's probably looking after her. Because in the trailer it says like she's searching for someone, and Freminet is hiding something from her. So probably Freminet found her and is hiding her from Alecino, because in the picture it seems like she's in her hands, but they don't know. I don't know. Anyway, I've talked too much. I'm going to get some water, and please, you guys talk.
I think it might actually be Remuria because the visual is kind of like the upside down, like the underwater plants. Like it kind of looks like Remuria. So maybe it actually connects to it. What is this Princess Mark code? Yeah, I read this, but I didn't understand. Is he just mentally ill, or is this like a storybook?
I like the trailer, by the way. I think it's the
You,
best
you,
one, like 4.1.
why why was it like one
I'll get this.
blind from Arlecchino and then one from SinoQuest and then another one from Arlecchino and then back to Sino? Like
Yeah,
it
it was
was weird.
weird. Because when Setos appeared, it's like still Arlecchino is still talking something like,
Yes.
children obey, will not go
It-
unrewarded. Like, girl, why are you showing us Setos then? She was
yes,
Arlecchino, she was not feminine.
bitch fuck Genshin.
I don't. Their editing is so. Oh my god! I want to. I keep talking about this because I'm still so mad about it. But the 4.2 trailer was like probably the worst trailer they've ever done. Just because they probably used ads to promote that one, so they just added all spoilers into like the trailer starts like the Hydra Archon will be punished by a death sentence. Like, are you kidding me? Because
Yes, it was.
I would never think things would go that far when playing the quest if I didn't watch the trailer. They really try too hard to be gag worthy, get views, but they really betrayed their own things, in my opinion. There,
It's not even impressed. Watch the trailer. Lucy, you're free now.
See, thank you so very much.
I don't I don't think it was filled with spoilers because,
Yeah, it
well,
didn't feel.
if we saw Arlecchino boss form, then
I mean,
it's just as an all things we need to learn about it. But yeah, I want to, in one beta, I want to, never look at any leaks, never watch trailers, but I would need to not log in for like 40 days, I don't know. But I want to have that moment. That's why I'm happy that Nutland is not leaking now, because the Fontaine video was so good, the cast video, the Arlecchino, that video was so good, but
Oh,
we've
okay.
already
Like,
seen we've already seen Frina, Navia like months ago. In January we saw them and the video was released in like August, I don't know. Like I was just seeing I was like watching the same PNG I saw like months ago. So it was not really good. I don't know. Like, it was good, but I was not hyped that much. But I was still hyped. Anyway. Empress, you knew about all that. Original release, come on.
on his all child-sized models. It probably will be.
oh, pedors.
Oh,
Yeah,
Peter.
Oh, Pedoverse.
Oh,
Yeah,
Which
Pedoverse.
I am looking forward to Natlan. Natlan's going to be so good. When it's messy, it's good. See,
yeah,
look at
when it's like,
Sumeru, and then look at Fontaine. Like, bitch, we're
oh,
bored. We're bored out of our mind because everything is boring and European and white and like cold. Like it's boring. We need that ethnic flair. Like that's why Sumeru was good. I'm excited for Natlan.
yeah, who
And we
else is
also
not you?
we
You
need
continue.
we need the Natlan environment to kill us. We need
Yeah,
Inazuma back. We need
we
like
need enough.
volcanoes erupting at every corner. This is
Yeah,
what we
Bruh.
need.
we need sheer hot, sheer cold, opposite sheer cold, whatever it was. I need that.
Bitch,
Like
if there isn't like Minecraft lava, I'm dropping the game. We need it. Please, like just put
you
Minecraft lava.
all of
Maybe,
us are all of us are seated for the drama it will probably cause in the community because the Sumeru era was so messy. Everyone was fighting. Someone was talking about how Dory has like 50, like 5 different inspirations from 3
Queen
different
Mansion.
continents. It was so fun. Oh my
Yes,
god.
like
The
look
same
at
thing will happen
Fontaine.
in Latam too. You know,
When no one
we were,
complains, it's boring. We need
people were
complaints.
discussing about people were discussing about can a Middle Eastern character have blonde hair? What the fuck? Everything was so funny about those. But I'm laughing at those a lot when I'm looking back from here. But yeah, I was annoyed a lot at some discussions, and I tweeted about one of them earlier today. I think if you saw, we
Yeah,
saw
I
redesigns.
think I think the people having these conversations don't have the range to have these conversations. Like, bitch, no one even knew Mila was like Persian, and they were all like getting angry over her.
Yeah, you know, I really do hope that meaningful conversations will be had in Natlan
Um,
era by people who know about those cultures, by people are from those cultures. But I'm still seated for the chaos. It will chaos.
Yes,
We'll
and
see. We'll see.
I'm
Anyway, I
excited
want to
for
talk
like
about
the
I want to talk about
what?
settles. Can we move on to Sinus Turquoise Part 2? Because I'm so
Yes,
excited and I want to
yes.
play that as soon as possible. I want to play it now. If it comes out now, I'm leaving this broadcast. I'm doing that and leaving you all here because I'm so excited. Do you guys want to say something about the Sinus Turquoise Part 2 and Setos? Please, can you guys also talk?
Can someone please?
Yeah, can someone
Please,
I
please
I don't
talk?
I don't know what to say.
Lucy
I
Yeah,
is
could call my mom
useless.
again.
Someone help us.
Bitch.
if you haven't done the
I don't know
if you
who
haven't done the first
Sethos
part,
is. What I do? What do you
you
want me to do?
should
I will do it.
you should do the first part as soon as possible.
No.
It was not good. It was not that good. It was an NPC. One of the reasons why I'm very excited about it because it seems to be centered around Sino and people around him. Sino, Cyrus, Setos, Kave, Alhaitham, those people. Tignari maybe, those people. And it will probably not have any NPC invasion in it. And oh my god, what was the last one? Lini, maybe. The Linus Turkis without NPC. And maybe Navia.
Navi
Oh my
was
god,
good.
this was so good. Cutscene, it was so good. The way she did not need any help from the traveler. It was so good. Yeah, Churi was also not centered around NPCs.
Yes,
But
I forgot.
it
Sure
was
doesn't
good.
suit Fontaine.
Yeah, Churi is my second favorite Turkis from the 4.x versions after Lini. I really like the
Yeah, I
Lini
think
cuts.
mine too.
I love
I
Lini
kind of
Land Feminine a lot. They're my favorite Fontaine characters, by the way. Lini Land Feminine. Not Feminine, but they're a package, not a single character.
I think I speak for everyone when I say Lini and Navi are the best Fontaine characters.
Yeah, Setos and Sina, yo, no, that is not going to happen. And the reason why is that Cyrus is Setos' dad, and Sina, the Setos, Cyrus adopted Sina. Yeah.
Yeah, probably. I can see that happening. Yes, Sino is happily married. Please stop this madness.
Oh, let's keep it cute now. Keep it cute.
Yeah.
Why?
I
Because you like
I don't
cheating?
No.
No, I just got killed. I don't like cheating. I think it is perfectly justified to cheat
Oh,
on Tuesdays.
No,
It's
you
but
say
Tuesday.
cheating and lust appears.
Bruh.
The other cheating like her.
I hate shipping characters that are like married in my head to other characters like China and
No,
Sumeru.
no. If I see another furry in the chat, I'm kicking whoever sent it. This is a warning. No furries on my chat.
For broadcasting anyway.
Oh, no, Cream. Oh, I
And
forgive you, Cream.
I
If it were,
I
if it were a Reina furry, I would literally block you off
talking
anything.
about Gemina and other things. Please. I'm going to kill myself. Can someone else speak? Yeah, Setos being a complete mirror to Sino is so good. And they were probably there when the Hermodobius power was given to Sino. And it's really interesting to me because Cyrus adopted Sino and they have some connections. I really don't know much about them too, but I also don't think they revealed a lot of things about them too. But yes, Cyrus is probably Setos' dad, and it will be interesting. I love the brotherly relationships they're probably going to have. Yeah, Sumeru feels like a whole family to me. That I love it so much. Some are married in my head, some are really close friends, some are brothers, sisters, Kole being a
Are we
little
talking
sister.
about what? Sumeru
I
cast?
love it.
Yes.
Huh?
Yes, we're talking about Sumercast.
Yeah, we're talking about Sumeru cast.
They're fucking me up.
I absolutely love how I have no idea how to say his name. I'm so sorry. Sethos. Yeah,
Yes,
I love how he
Seto.
looks. The complete mirror of Sino. It's very nice because Sino is he's like very stone faced. So I kind of want Sethos to be like more happy and like just complete opposite, just complete commit to the bit
Yeah.
and just have
And
them
he
sibling
really
fights.
he really feels like a the more modernized design to what Sino could have been too, because Sino is a very old character and probably was designed in maybe early 2020, and I don't
Sino
know.
is so fucking ugly. I'm sorry. I don't even
Yeah,
hate him, but his
I don't want
design
to say, but
is like the least, like he's one of my least faves. Like
yeah,
his
right.
back profile is so like I can't stand
2019.
walking with him.
Oh my god, when you walk with Sino in the city, like the sound his feet makes, like oh my god. I
No, I'm
love Seto
sorry.
so much. Like, especially Seto's hair. It's so good. I hope it does feel really good when I'm playing, and I hope he's either a good electro DPS like Yoimiya,
No,
or wanting him to be an off-field electro would be completely unnecessary because we have really good 4-star off-field electro characters. Like, I hope he's either a DPS or a buffer, like Faruza
he
maybe.
needs to be quickened to res.
Maybe
This
Well,
is
are you
all
guys
we
talking about
need.
the new boy? He's not going to be hydro.
Yes,
He doesn't look like it. I'm dead. I'm toast.
he is Electro.
Electro,
Yeah, he looks
yes.
like that.
Yeah, we need,
Thank
and
you.
I will think he will be Electro for like months, not months, but ever
Wait,
since he was real.
give me a minute, please. I'm coming right back.
If I give you a minute, I will be the only one talking.
Okay, give me 10
I'm
seconds.
toast.
Okay. Yeah, I like Sino design, but it does feel outdated. And
Oh my
They
fucking
really
god.
should have updated him before releasing him.
Dialogue he did, by the way. He says he has some changes to his. Oh my god! But Linny and Lynette changed a lot, and I'm really glad they did. Like, I love their design so much, but especially Linny looked so ugly in the trailer. Oh my god! And yeah, we definitely need to ban short model now.
I'm back.
Please ban the
We
short
all
model
missed you. We missed you so very
frames
much.
at the
Like,
medium height character model from Honkai Star Rail, and like
God, Kai
give
got rail.
adult characters that are short that model, please. I'm like, how am I supposed to believe Sino is 13? Like, how is he old like that? I cannot take him seriously, like, especially because he's naked, and that
yes, I was
model
about to say that.
never, like, it's literally a child model. It's so
Like,
child, and seeing him naked like that is disturbing to me.
it's not even teen. Like, he looks like
Yes,
pre-pubescent. Like, it's so ugly.
he looks
Like, there's nothing
12.
appealing about it.
Characters like Sino, Tignari, Kazuha should definitely have a model between the tall model and short model. Shao, Albedo, and
I think all of these,
Eizo,
yes,
maybe Wonder.
but like Simon is the worst offender because he doesn't have clothes. So like you're
Yes, because
subjected to that
he
horrible
doesn't. Yeah,
model.
he doesn't have clothes, so we saw all the build of the model and how childish he looks. Oh, Pedoverse, seriously. And
Oh,
no,
Peterverse.
there's nothing wrong with short characters. They can continue to be short kings, The show being short is a meme and all. But they do
Yes,
look so young. They do look like children. The faces,
Sino is supposed to be older than I'll hate him. Like,
yeah,
bitch, be serious.
Are you
it's
serious?
Yes.
What
he's
the?
really high
Okay,
position and old.
right? He's the senior, right?
Yeah,
I
yeah, I
I think
think
so.
so.
But
That's
even
literally
if
just
not,
that's Peterverse. That's just
That's
Peterverse.
Peterverse, yeah, it literally is. And what's the difference? Oh my god, what the fuck is that bug? Oh my god. Anyway, does anyone else want to talk about the topic? Genshin, Alicino, Fontaine, Sinus Turquest,
wait,
Setos.
let's drag Fontaine.
Oh my
Like,
god, by the way,
Why would we do that? Fontaine was good,
as I
right?
said,
I thought we liked it.
I'm going to say something too about Sino Turquest. In mythology, the Anubis and Seth fought, and actually, the Anubis won. So I think this is just what is going to happen in that cutscene too, and in the lore. And they're definitely going to have a dual cutscene, and I'm so looking forward to it. And they will probably show Seth's combat abilities a bit too. Yeah, I'm
wait,
really excited that because like the Clorand and Navia one. Oh my god, I'm so excited
yes.
for Clorand. I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
Wait, let's
Yeah,
switch to Cloran.
they will definitely find
Clorinda.
Clorand.
Fontaine is just they put all the budget in underwater and forgot to model the overworld.
Yes, and I talked about it back in August. I said I like the underwater. I like, the vibes and the environment,
The
but
blindness
I'm
of
not.
France.
I said I'm not going to be living there. I'll only go there. It will turn into a place where we do only daily commissions, and we'll all forget about that. And to make the underwater, they'll sacrifice some good places in overworld. And when we see the
I'm just
4.6 region, it's
I'm
literally
leaving.
nothing but underworld, the
Fuck this game.
underwater. And none of
Yes.
us will go to underwater to do anything except like daily commissions. It will be like economy, but in your face. And because of underwater, the fontaine open world is just big monster. Because why don't we have a big Flosandra, that place, zone place when fontaine is built over? We could have
Oh
had
my
that.
god, it's so disappointing. Like Sumeru has like
Yeah.
8 cities, and Fontaine
And
has
then on top
just
these
Court
people
of Fontaine and nothing else. It's crazy.
yes, Court of Fontaine, Court of Fontaine, Court of Fontaine, and all of these places look the same. The environment is the same. And meanwhile, Inazuma had different island of different environments, different colors. It was so good. I'm still mad
We
about
need
Fontaine.
Inan here, please.
Yeah, the desert. Everyone was so overwhelmed about the desert expansions, and I agree, and I was too. But when you look back to the desert and Sumeru, it was just everything. It was so good. Of the expansions felt so unique in their own. The lore of them, the world quest connected to them. I was really not interested at all in the Narcissus or the lore. At
Yes,
all.
it was so
I was
long and
not. If it,
convoluted and like, bitch, why would I care about an oceanid and this fucking robot, bitch? I
I
don't
was
give a
like,
fuck. I need a human.
if it was connected to Sandron, it would have been everything to me. And the weekly boss was Sandron here
Keep
instead of Alex. I will, I would love that so much. But it
yes,
literally
keep
led to nothing. But the Jet Quest, the Zenith tribe, it was also so good that it didn't even need a build, a conclusion, a climax, because everything happened so well. It was so good. I don't know. I'm still kind of mad about what happened in the Narcissan Curse or the lore because I'm not interested.
It was so
It had
serious.
nothing
Why
to
should
be
I give a
interested.
fuck? Why should I give I'm starting to really hate this non-human focus in the quest.
Yeah,
Because
we
like
had a
Fontaine, it was all about melusines and like the oceanid creatures. Like, bitch, I don't give a fuck. Just use humans. That's what made Jet so good. And then
yeah.
even the Aranara quest was like focused on Rana and the kids. Like it
Well, I
wasn't
didn't like
just
I didn't like Arana request too, but Jet, you sympathize. We all sympathize with Jet. We all sympathize with Jabriel. We know we've got to know about those characters, but how am I supposed to feel for that dog, Seymour? And the way Farina was talking to that dog in her demo, are you
yes, like
kidding
what
me?
was that? What was that, bitch?
It all
We
meant
don't you think
nothing. Like they just used the dog as an accessory, and the oceanid, the retextured 1.3, 1.4 pet, I don't know, that caterpillar, the chilled, it didn't, if he meant anything for Alecino's lore, I would have loved it, but it all meant
yes,
nothing, and I didn't
like
feel anything for them. They were not
all of the
human.
setup just
If you're going to make a
all of the
sub
setup just
story, if you're going to make a sub story, if you're going to, use the players' feelings to get them hooked to the story, like they did with Nahida and Scaramouche lore, you're going to use humans, not a mechanical dog and an oceanid, because I do not feel anything for them. Jet was amazing for that. I wish they did it again.
like we see all this build up for Archino with Caterpillar because he's this Hilichurl turned human, and then Archino also has like the Hilichurl motifs with the one wing and the sight, but and then it doesn't mean anything. And for we see all these like Sandrone teas with like in the world quest, and it's like the nation of automatons, but
Yeah,
it's
oh
so
my god.
stupid for her to not make an appearance. Keep dreaming about Genshin being a good game, but
Yeah,
like
literally, because
Yeah,
Why are
Even she appeared.
why are we so late about the Harbingers? Why the fuck we only have a third or maybe seconds if we don't count Scaramouche Harbinger playable now? Why are they so slow about it? And they're probably going to kill some of them, the Harbinger Civil War, maybe we'll kill Pulicina with child because he's messing with his family and his family is his priority. And maybe they'll fuck up and not make Colombina playable. You know what?
I'll kill myself.
Are we going
No,
to
they
have
will make Columbina playable.
are the 5 years old designs of Harbingers be all we have in Snezhnaya? I don't want that.
Yeah, that would be so boring.
I need new faces. I don't know. They really kind of fucked up with them. They just should have released them and maybe move on to the Dragon Sovereigns right now. But well, people say there won't be any Dragon Sovereigns playable because the only Hydra Sovereign was set to be resurrected as a human. And that sucks too because I think we should have had all of them. Yeah, we need to actually. While Abheb is living, she's sick, her bones are broken, her mind is not working.
But she's alive.
living, but she's still living. Maybe we can make her human somehow. I don't know. People like Nahida. She can do something. We haven't seen any much of her divine powers like that much. I don't know. Using her divine powers against Scaramouche is easy. He's stupid. Make something substantial. Make something in the desert. Spell Pharaoh. Go deserts. Go to the desert. Why is she not
Yes.
stepping out of there? I don't
We do
know.
not need child in Natlan. He was already in Fontaine. What else do you want?
That's saying it. Just ignore it. We need Yelan.
We need more Yelan in general everywhere.
Yeah, we need more Yelan in general. Oh my god. Well, I hope in the next patch with Chlorant, they make an event like, what was that? 2.7? Yelan Chasm event. We need something like that again. A gathering
Yes,
of different characters from different regions in Remuria with Dainsleif. Maybe. I really like I really liked it, and it really succeeded too. It was so popular. It was so loud. Why don't they do it again?
They literally hate success and money.
Yeah, they for some reason they do not like that. Making these characters appear at once. Different
Oh
characters
my god,
from different regions. Why don't they do it?
these crybaby players that don't play the game are ruining the game for us.
Yes,
They're like,
because
oh, there's so much to do, but just do it. Just do it.
because of those fuckers, we cannot have a proper Inazuma content. Oh my god, they really need to do something with Inazuma's exclusive status because it applies to Raiden Shogun too. Oh my god, we're having an Inazuma event and Raiden Shogun is not even there. She has like 20 lines. She's probably coming like, hello, oh, the traveler, the Raiden Shogun is here. Should we go and talk? Let's go. We go there. Hey, Raiden Shogun, we're here. I'm Traveler and Paimon. Nico told me there was a festival in Watasumia Islands. I came here, so I came here to, listen to some music. Roll. What was that? Dango milk. There's a rock and roll dango milk here. Should we drink it? Yeah, I really like dango milk. Let me drink it. This is so sweet and cute. I'm going to have some more too. See you later, traveler. See you later, Raiden Shogun. It will be just this.
See you later, Raiden Shogun.
We will never have a proper Raiden Shogun
No,
con.
wait. No, you said something wrong. Paimon calls her A. She doesn't call her Raiden Shogun.
Oh yeah, the Raiden Shogun doesn't exist. A. Oh my god. Ah, Mika, you dragged me here.
Okay,
I thought
wait,
that
it's literally
Red-
going to be this, and Miko is gonna come in all like foxy, and she's gonna say something like, I indeed did. What do you think about the festival? And then she's not gonna say anything else either. We're
it will be,
tired.
and there will be like Kujosora in the corner looking out for Selena, parenthesis Kokomi, and Kokomi will be there like, I should talk to her, but I don't know. After what she's done to Watasime Islanders, I don't know if I should be doing this. And Goro will be like, I'll be here for you, for Her Excellency. And it will be just 10 minutes of dialogue about air there, and it will be just this. Oh my, I said something like this earlier today, but this will sound ridiculous, but I want Signora to be resurrected in
She's going
Netherlands.
to be resurrected.
Yeah, she's
I
going.
do
She's so
believe that.
because she's a phoenix, you know. In the video, Pierre says something like, "Your what? Your place is your place will be the entirety of the old world," something like that. I don't know. She'll be resurrected. I want her to come back to Inazuma, and you know, I will take revenge from the Raiden Shogun, and
Bitch,
they
she
will
can't
plot
do
on.
that.
No, I want her. Please, can someone
Do you want
bully
her
the
to
right?
die again?
Yeah, I want her to pop her
Wait.
out and create an island in Inazuma, or make it appear all of a sudden an icy Fuji mountain region coming out and some cryo character appearing and us going there. Oh, Catherine told us there's a new island appearing in Inazuma. We should go
We
there
all
and
want
we
this. We all want this.
We all want this.
yeah. Inazuma interlude quest with Raiden Shogun, please.
Paimon
Oh my
heard
god,
there's a skirting contest in Inazuma.
I'm so seated for
There's a new
Yai. I
island in
love
Inazuma.
Yai. I love Yai so much, but we have some Raiden. Like, please. The Archon exclusivity is killing her character. She was like the most popular character in Genshin. Come on.
Yes,
It's
and
not
they
like the
turned
lore, the
they
best thing ever. Fuck the lore. Just give us content.
they
We need
turned
Raiden.
Zhongli and Venti into like jesters for events, and A is doing nothing. Bitch, there's nothing to be done about her in a close time. Her story
One
quest 2
thing,
was already everything.
one thing can be done with A, and it's Wanderer's Tour quest. I want her to remember him. I want him to remember her too, somehow. I want him
Yes,
to go back to Inazuma. I want him to observe people. I want him to observe the people whose lives were ruined by his actions. I want him to meet Kazuha. I want him to see Ayato. I want him to talk to A again. You know, a confrontation type of moments. I don't know. Ayato, because the Kamisatos were impacted by his actions too. It's a very long story, you know. I don't
no,
know. I
bitch, he
want.
didn't sneak him in.
I didn't sneak
He
him in.
he is connected to the
Kamisatos were
Kamisata
connected to the
clan.
world. Didn't you guys do the Kazuha Star quest? It was all inside it.
No, I didn't. Sorry.
Of course you didn't. Something happened and the Kamisato clan was endangered, and something like those happens. I don't like.
Bitch, fuck you,
I don't remember
plushie.
the exact details.
Plushy fuss up. Yes, Plushy. I stand with you. I stand with you. Don't let them silence you.
How can
Do not.
someone dislike Kazuha? Oh my god! I just
They're all over me.
they're intentional avoiding Inazuma.
It's actually
How
very
can he
easy.
only Canadian rip? Yeah, he's
It is.
Canadian. How do you hate him? Oh my god, why is Hassan so quiet today?
Right? say he always has
Yes.
something to say
This
except
topic
today?
is so
Hassan.
boring. There's nothing going on in fontaine. Like, there's absolutely nothing that's interesting. Can we?
I knew, like
Okay,
he was
if
itching to open his mouth.
if you want people to talk, like, pretend we're back in, what was it, 2022. Pretend 2.0 just dropped. You will get people that, like, go back in time. That I,
um,
I think that compared to any other new region dropping compared to Fontaine has been so lame. Like, what are we supposed to do in Genshin when there's been 3 patches of nothing?
Yeah,
I,
well, it's just talking about things from Fontaine and Genshin and the things they associate with us. I don't know.
I
Some
already I don't understand why Arlecchino disappeared. I think they should have done something quicker with that if they wanted people to really be invested into it. Because she was sitting there talking to Farina saying that, like, you're a terrible ruler, everything is going downhill, it's all your fault. And then you're not
We all
even
hate
present
you.
for her trial where you wanted to shame her. Oh, positive.
the part
Yeah.
the part where she talked to Farina was so good to play. The dialogues, the pressure, the voice acting, it was all so good. I don't know, Fontaine really has some strong moments, but they didn't lead to anything much. Oh my god, the ending was so stupid. How was how come nothing happened in Fontaine visibly after that flood? Like what the fuck? Instead of, them saving people from deaths and saving Fontaine from the flood, they should have made something like reversing the time. Like if you don't want to do all that work for characters and open worlds, I don't know.
Mm, I can't really think of any way they could have changed it substantially. Unless they have an entire region that's like empty and then they can flood it, but that's the most they can do. I don't know. I think they kind of set themselves up for failure there. They should
yes,
have really went in more to the like two faction sort of thing we had going on. They should have had the underworld people revolt against. I don't know. We really did need a Marie Antoinette moment where everybody's being mistreated and like
yes.
they get their
We
revenge.
needed to let them eat cake.
Yes, I needed a more villainous character. But like I really think Furina was going to be a villainous character, but after how much Nahida was succeeded and how much the Raiden Shogun was disliked by a lot of people, they really went to make a more likable character, a soft
Yes, me
story.
too.
They
Like
really
we're so tired.
they cracked the code with Nahida. They cracked the code with Nahida. They saw that, and Scaramouche at the same time. They saw that, oh, people resonated with emotional characters, emotional backstories, sad characters. So we need to make Furina miserable too. I still remember how disappointed we were when in that trailer she was like crying, stop hurting me to Arishin, like what the fuck? It was all so good, yes, but I don't know, really not that exciting. I was not excited when I learned that she was not an Archon.
Aventurine Torture Fest.
It
We
it really
love
gave
Aventurine Torture Fest.
Who's we, darling?
it
Who
really
is we?
gave it really gave material to the misogynistic Zhongli novelette people, male character fans, It really just gave them
Male, by the way.
to talk shit on Kurina and other characters.
Wait, you
Yeah,
hate
I
you love
lesbians?
Nahida, Dream. You love
You
Nahida
hate
because you supposed
lesbians.
to love Nahida.
No
It's
way.
written love. Lucy, shut the fuck up. Love Nahida because she's written to be loved. She has no dimension to her character. She has no. She's a she's a walking PNG. She's 2D. You're just supposed to like her and nothing else.
I know you're saying it's
Yes.
Nahida's fault for like being universally loved and like everybody was complaining about A, but the sales are still in A's favor. I don't know what to tell you. I don't think like it's not like she flopped. Her banner flopped or anything because I hated her character so much. So I don't know what
Taylor,
changed in the creative writing, but I don't think it was Nahida's fault that Farina was well, she wasn't written bad, but that Fontaine was written bad.
it was
Or that
not
Farina was written to be a good
Nahida's.
person.
It was not Nahida's fault, but like Raiden Shogun sold really well because she was the first Archon release of the game. She was Raiden May. She was promoted so well. The whole internet was, in favor of her. And after, if you guys realize, after the events happened, people started dislike. There's, when someone says something and it becomes popular, it becomes the common sense. If someone says Raiden Shogun Lord is bad, with story quests and the dates, so-called date, people start saying, "Oh, actually, yeah, you're right. She was in a date with us. She was so bad, She didn't do anything. She was a bad character, this kind of stuff." And yes, it was not Nahida's fault, but there, Nahida was probably going to be that character. They didn't intend her to be, popular because she's so nice, she's so good, but she became popular because she was nice. But when they saw the sub story they made for Nahida and Scaramouche too, I'm not blaming only Nahida, but Scaramouche did really well. They probably thought, yeah, instead of making a risky character like Raiden Shogun, where people may dislike, hate, or really love her, we should make a character that everyone will love. I would do this too because it makes sense. Why not make a character that is written to be only loved? Right? Everyone likes those characters because there's nothing to hate about them when you look at that. But I don't like characters that are like oh my god, one dimensional. I need characters to be, to have mistakes, to, have lessons learned from those mistakes and such. And Raiden Shogun did it so well, and Raiden Shogun first Star Quest was so good too, but that's an unpopular opinion, I know.
I
I mean,
think
it
that's
wasn't.
the biggest issue in Fontaine. I feel like there's no clear villain. We thought Arlecchino was gonna be a villain there for a second, but you know, she ended up being nothing. In
Wait, really?
Sumeru, we had well, I mean, she yelled at Farina and then she left, and now she flies. That's what we have.
Yeah,
But
Taurus,
we had a face to hate. We had the Academia to hate in Sumeru, where we had something to fight against.
the villain,
Like
the
what's
villain
what's
was
the villain in Fontaine?
Nazar. No, I'm talking about Snow. You're talking about Fontaine, yeah. The villain in Fontaine was no one.
Exactly.
Yes.
That's why it's so draining to root for. You can't root for somebody because you're not rooting against anybody. No, we have somebody to throw tomatoes at. We don't.
Yeah, it's actually Fossilor, but he was not a character until we learn about him.
I hate that they just like brushed Igaria off when she was such an important person before. And now
Who?
she's no one. The previous Hydro Archon.
Oh.
She even had a voice actor recording one sentence for that version. Like, what? Oh my god. Yeah, the whale, the narwhal, Skirk. What was Skirk doing here? You know who ruined Fontaine? Child ruined Fontaine. Because he
That is
reminded
really fun.
Yeah.
Vito did. Vito did.
he ruined Fontaine the way Scaramouche ruined Sumeru. If it was not for Scaramouche, Sumeru lore could have been based on the resurrection of the Shred, Rukadawata, Nabi Malikata, and the Sumeru people. Not some Japanese doll invading Sumeru. Like,
Japanese
why?
doll.
And it popped out of nowhere too. Like I feel like there wasn't too much. All of a sudden, they're like, "Oh, Scaramouche is here, by the way, and you have to fight him."
No, they just wanted to
Like,
wrap Scarra's story
yeah,
up
they really
and release
want.
him for sales. Like that
And
was all. That was all.
you get it when they just make him remove himself from the Irminsul, because they knew they wouldn't be able to wrap that up making sense for both Sumeru and Inazuma, so they just made him remove himself from the lore, you know. It's like it's the same thing when I'm going to mention that game. It's the same thing when League of Legends just removes Syndra from the lore of Ionia and just made her fly off with a fortress, because they knew they created a really important, really strong villain, but they didn't know what to do with her, so they just made her remove herself from the story. They did the same with Scaramouche too.
Yes,
It's
they
it's bad
literally
writing. I'm
stopped
sorry,
him
it's
from
bad
being
writing.
from being a villain, because if he was a villain, like we wouldn't know, they
They
wouldn't know what to do with
unvillained
him. Same with
They,
Arachino. Like she's number 4. If she was a like full on villain, she should just win. So she's
yeah,
not a
like
villain.
why are
Which
we?
episode 1 was already Star Rail. What are you saying?
What
We all
I
want to
don't
start real again.
I don't get
It's on
why
YouTube.
I don't get why Arlecchino is released now. Like, how am I supposed to be afraid of Pantalone? No, what was he? The eight? No, the eight was Scar. I think. I don't know. He's a low tier. We defeated Arlecchino, or maybe not defeated, but you know, what is he going to do? I don't know.
I think another thing
He's
we need
going
to
to
put
give
on the
us
chopping
money.
block.
Give
Yeah,
us
he's gonna
money.
give.
What?
To put on the chopping block is like double Archon. It's over.
Bitch,
We've had A,
they
we
say
had,
Raiden sucked, but everyone's a double Archon nowadays.
I
and
think we all are
you know, it
Archons.
wasn't the best, so we should have stopped it at A. Even though I do think I didn't hate how like the entire Rukudvata thing. I think they did that well, but if you're not gonna do it well again, then stop.
Yeah, this Sumeru lore was too good to be put in an Archon quest way they're doing. And you know, I'm still glad we got to learn about Sumeru a lot via other places like, you know, the books and the world quests. But even if it wasn't for Child, there was no material for Fontaine to be executed in an Archon quest, unlike Sumeru. There was literally nothing. And I really like Fontaine's connection to Sumeru, because Egeria is connected to Sumeru, and she went to the desert with her people, I think, right? And the Oceanids, right? I'm not really sure about it. Protected her resting place and such, and Remuria was actually founded by Sumerian too. And when Deshret came into power, he didn't want to be ruled by King Deshret, so he just went to Fontaine and created his kingdom there. Remuria is actually a Sumerian kingdom, but in Fontaine. It's so interesting to me. And well, everyone likes Sumeru more than Fontaine. Like literally,
What?
I have not
Tijuin
seen
being a 5-star is crazy.
who.
Tijuin.
Who the hell
Yeah,
is that?
Bitch, it's the baby.
The who? There's many babies in Genshin.
I the
No,
Jumbo.
the
I don't know.
Tijuin.
I really feel like
What? Oh my god, that's
Bitch, this baby.
wait.
I really feel like
Is
Oh,
nothing. She really is nothing. Like the more you think about
she,
it.
she really should have been a
Peter
4-star
versus lot of babies.
No, she could have been an
in
NPC.
Rising.
No, look, I
I feel
love
like
her
they
design. We're talking
CG
about
Juin.
Tijuin. It's
oh my
Tijuin.
god.
CG Juin. Juin. Bitch, that's not a real name. CG. What? Okay,
Tijuin.
Oh,
we're
but
going. We're going
Lucy's
to
the real
Germany
name?
now.
Are you
Bitch, let me
Bitch, I'm
wait,
not
wait.
German.
Let me talk.
German, Spanish? It's all the same thing.
You're British, bitch. You are the one that's British. No.
German,
You think?
English, and
I
it's all the same. If it
I
was
love her design, but like it's literally idiotic
Oh,
that
no,
there's not a
I'm literally.
hydro.
It's a crumpet. I'm literally closing the fucking game. Wait, hold on.
you guys
Oh,
should be
okay.
happy with Sejun and not Sigevin, like we should be in our languages. But I think it will be
Lauren,
more.
you should respect her. You should back up and keep it cute.
I hear Elvis in the other room, buddy.
If they say Tainari,
Yeah,
I'm
wait,
going to say
because
nah.
that's easy to pronounce. Hold up, it's Sijuin. That's not easy to pronounce. Ryle Pesley is
It's
Right.
Riley.
Sijuan.
Such friendly.
Liverpool. You would not survive a day in Liverpool. That is a lie.
Well, the
Are
voice
you
actors cannot
from?
Well, I
pronounce
have
them.
never in my life stepped foot on the UK, so I would know. But I don't
What
think you
one?
would.
I want to ask a question because I'm pretty sure. Is Hoyoverse even prioritizing Genshin anymore?
Finally
They-
going
That-
back to a normal
That
conversation.
wasn't no.
Okay,
That wasn't
okay. We had a
April
real
Fool's joke.
Yeah,
Really?
that was a joke. Yeah,
Damn.
that
Sorry.
that person posted it on April
Exactly.
1st, and everyone was
Never
going
trust
crazy.
Impact Mouse. Never. That bitch is
Yeah,
a
but-
fake. Never.
Okay, but the fact it's believable when it happened says a lot.
I mean, yeah.
Should it not?
Okay, it is
Everyone
not
believes
believable.
her.
People are crazy. They push out
It
new
is.
updates like every month, and
Name
like
one thing that happened
every-
this patch.
Lucy had
Bitch, this-
flashes, you're fine.
do you
Joy.
but do you understand how much work goes into Genshin? Like all those regions, they do a
Actually,
lot.
do it myself.
Like
I
I
think
think it's
that.
kind of insane that people think Hoyo doesn't give a fuck because they literally do monthly updates, and every 2 months we get a new region. It's
Yeah.
it's insane amount of work.
It's an expensive game, and yeah, like I definitely think they should release double 5 stars every patch and increase the amount of free.
No.
No, we need
No.
No. That's not
Like in-
right. At all.
like in Story, because now people think Genshin is not the priority, because I do not want to wait for Alechino for 2 years for her to be literally a downgrade to Hutao. I'm sorry, I don't want to have frustrations like this. I do not want to wait for a Electro character for 2 years for it to be all
Yes.
This is what frustrating is, because when we were waiting for certain characters,
Oh.
and it's bad when we get them as like 4 stars, but we're not even getting 4 stars anymore. Like what?
Like,
People doesn't have a
Genshin is
4
literally the you just lost a customer. Who video like bitch, who gives a fuck if you miss out on like Shanyun? Like we would have been
Literally.
we could have lived. Like no one does anything special, so just release
Yeah.
them.
Literally
Bitch,
none of the
you hate
characters-
Shanyun. You hate Shanyun. Why shouldn't I?
None of the characters really after Nahida are like necessary for your account. If you stop playing the game after Nahida's release, you can just beat anything in the game, because no character released after Nahida was like, essential to the game. And that's because Nahida is Dendro, by the way. If we had Dendro characters before, it will be pushed back to the Yalan release. And since we have Shingshu, it could have, even be pushed back to Kazuha release. Because
What Spanish music? Play
if you
Bad
miss
Bunny.
Yes.
Navia,
Talk
Joy,
about how there still hasn't been any off-field Dendro players since Nahida.
And there won't
that is
be.
not going to happen ever, because of see, that is why I hated Nahida's kit, because I thought
It's a little
Nahida's
AOL.
kit is like something they would give to a Liyue 4-star in the beginning of the game. All-field Dendro applicator, like Channing. Why is her kit a big deal like that? Because Dendro application is important, and
There's
they gave it
defamation
to
going on in this
Pokemon.
chat again.
That is not a divine kit. That is not a divine gameplay. That is not an interesting gameplay. All she does is apply danger and deal damage. Raiden Shogun is, using other characters' energy and ultimate costs to increase her ultimate damage, giving them energy, having a big moment in her kids also being a supportive character. Zhongli's kit was,
Oh my god.
really interesting when it first came out. Frena's kit has something to do with HP fluctuations in your team, giving increased damage bonus that was not given before in the game. But I don't know. Bruno's
Yeah.
gameplay is not divine like that, but it at least gave us something unique. But
I was
Nahida's
Needed
yeah,
Furina
Nahida's danger
Claymore.
application is so good that then Electro cannot be swirled from it. Like they overdid it. I don't know. She should
I
have.
was thinking today that like all Archons are kind of like they invalidate like an aspect of the game. And for Venti, it's like grouping. For Zhongli, it was shielding.
It
For
was.
Raiden, it was energy management. And then I mean, Freenet doesn't really have that, but Freenet also has like the team-wide damage buff, and I think Bronya is going to be like 100% crit rate on everyone. And I think of Nahida, she's just Dendro application. Like she's so element locked.
Yeah, it's boring. It's so good, but it's
Like when you
boring.
think all the others are just have good kits, like regardless of elements, but Nahida's kit is just tied so closely to Dendro, and it's
Yeah,
probably because Dendro didn't exist before.
Hmm.
it's literally what Chanling does. Even Chanling gives some damage buffs, but she gives out elemental mastery. But even her elemental mastery is conditional to her elemental mastery. I don't know, and she doesn't get her ult.
Yes, it's insane.
Doesn't get
Like,
her
bitch, that's
ult.
how is that 50 energy?
Yeah, she should be able to getting her ult as solo Dendro easily.
Well,
She does not. I don't
I
like her.
think Traveler's Dendro kit was like a really interesting take on like that. I wanted something interactive like that.
Yeah, it's not interactive. But it is interactive the way you should make Dendro reactions to trigger Nahida's damage off field. Yes, but I don't know. It's boring because it's just off field damage, and that is it. And it does give
Yes.
elemental mastery buffs, and we've all seen this before. It was not something new. Tell me something new in Nahida's kit, except for the crit conversion from elemental mastery for herself. Maybe if it was for the whole team, it will be cool, but that would probably be Bronya's thing. And probably the Pyro will give a mobile Bennett's buff to the active character, and maybe a portion of it to the off-fielders, maybe.
We
But I don't
wanted
know.
Nahida ult to be huge tree.
Yeah.
Yes, we needed Earn and Soul.
Yes. Fuck that
Like
bitch.
Life Weaver ult. Okay. Okay. But I do like
Nahida,
the masjid. I don't mind.
Why is she in a temple? Like it's so random. I don't like it.
why is it's literally Kaaba. Like it's so ugly. The Islamic green, the Islamic green. Oh my god.
What are
And
we
like
talking about right now?
and she's not like she doesn't like being prisoned. Why are you making why are you making that? It's weird.
Yeah, we need a tall, light-skinned, dangerous sumeru. We did need a tall, brown sumeru character. Like,
The way you needed light skin
Emily is coming.
because you know the dark skin one isn't coming. Oh, this is so sad.
Oh, racist first.
oh,
Oh,
racist for
oh,
us.
white
Oh my
white
god, I'm
verse.
going to
We're not
die.
racist. We have Kaya. That should be enough for you.
Okay,
Can I
but
say
it's
something?
actually insane that we got like in the beginning of the game we got like Kaya and Shinyan, and when I started playing back then, I thought, oh, so like they're not really afraid of making brown characters. I guess we'll get more, and then they never made anyone onto Sumeru, and even Sumeru they were like so reluctant, and they're all shit and standard.
I was
And
so ready
Kaya
to pull
and
for Dia.
Kaya and Xinyan are darker than any Sumeru character too.
Yes.
Like, they did not make that skin tone ever again. And it's interesting because Kaya is so popular. Everyone loves Kaya. Why?
Yes.
Why?
I don't get it. Kaya is so popular, Sino is so popular and loved, Dea is so popular and loved, Candace is loved. They're so weird. Like, I'm saying this because, well, I'm seeing most of what I'm seeing most is just the Twitter people, maybe not Chinese forums and the community, but I don't think they're hated there because there are a lot of East Asian and Chinese artists and content creators loving them and creating content for them too. It's so weird.
And Kaya is really popular everywhere.
Yeah, everyone likes him. If they were made, if they intended to make a 4-star character to 5-star, it would definitely and should be Kaya anyway.
Yes.
Yeah, the Sumeru mobs were so good. The Eremites, I love them so much. They were designed so much and designed so well, and there were like one important NPC for each Sumeru Eremites, the elite
Yes.
ones. And you
No.
know what didn't? Fontaine. Fontaine had some ugly robots that had no NPC, important NPC for them. Lucy, mute yourself.
Bitch, I'm
And
playing Spanish music. They asked me to. Didn't they
we're
want
not
me to prove it? It's background. Okay, whatever.
anyway,
And
it's
have fun.
it's really interesting that they allow to make sub stories and abusing the players' emotions with these emotion porn stories for Frina and such, but they did not make any character that we can sympathize with in Fontaine. The NPCs, why don't they make some human mobs? I don't know. Or give character to those robots. Make one robot accidentally gain consciousness of a human. I don't know. Why are we talking to the robot dog? So odd to me.
I always
Yes,
felt like so bad for like attacking the Eremites because like what the fuck, they're just playing cards and shit and playing guitars. And like
Yeah, the
what the fuck?
Eremites being the bad guys in
Like
gameplay. Come on.
it feels wrong.
Why? Like, we can have some evil faction from the Force too. Why didn't we? Not everyone in the Force is nice too. And we saw it. Like, everyone's really stereotypically racist there.
At least it wasn't as bad as I expected. Like
The
the
Genshin
Eremite
fan would
situation.
Piggy. Look
Okay.
at that pig.
See, I'm so speaking of Kia, mate, I'm so fucking like not over you calling her Kia, mate. I'm fucking and it's
She's
pronounced
my
Kaya.
enemy.
That's the thing, it's Kaya, but
Kaya?
It's
it's
Kaya.
pronounced
It's
yes.
Kaya?
Yes.
Oh,
Oh,
no way. No.
but it was
Kaya
Kia.
May is not as funny as Kia May with the K sound,
Yeah.
We can
Anyway,
change it.
anyway, this is getting too long. This is getting too long, guys, to upload on YouTube.
It's okay.
This will be on YouTube, by the way, soon. So yeah, goodbye, everyone.
And the
Goodbye.
comments
Thank you for
available.
coming.
Bye
Good
Good
night
bye.
night,
to
everyone.
good night
Bye.
to Asian and
Lucknow.
Europeans.
Bye.
Good information.
Thank you, Empress. Empress is blowing.
You can stop recording here.
Evacuate. Everyone evacuate.
My territory, my rules!
Oh, his hog. Now suddenly there's a hog in here. You can see, I do can see myself.
Hey, good night. Good night.
Eagle spelled backwards this year. No coincidence.